Get down. Oh, that never works out. That's the one thing. You want to watch your wild edibles. If you just watch your dog pee on them, I wouldn't eat them. There's a couple spots here still clean, or you could just boil that off. Anyways, I'm out here in my yard. My dogs are running around here. Get out of there, dogs. They're in my old grapevines I let grow up with some weeds and stuff. But, you know, most people would say this yard looks like junk. It's just unkept. A little bit, but it's here early in the spring. We haven't cut our, haven't done our first mowing session yet, but out here, I wanted to point out something that grows regular here in Tennessee, at least, a lot around North America. This is prickly lettuce. On the underside, you're gonna find these little spines, basically. So that's an older leaf, but earlier today I was out here. This is a wild edible. I was out here, I just folded up like that. I had a spicy black bean hummus I was using, and I was just dipping that in there and eating these fresh leaves right off here, kind of fill my belly up before we did these videos. But as you can see here, if you break wild lettuce, prickly lettuce, you can see that from the stem and from the leaf, there's going to be this white milky substance. That is why they call wild lettuce opium lettuce. During the throughout the 18th century, starting in the 17th century, even all the way back to the Romans, they used this as a medicinal plant for varying purposes, from sore throats to coughs to whooping cough to other respiratory problems, and for pain relief. And so opium lettuce or wild lettuce or prickly lettuce has come to be known as the pain relieving lettuce. And they have verified, but they can't find exactly what specific ingredient or molecule or enzyme, what it is that is causing the pain relief, but it has somewhat of an opium effect. What's amazing is in the animal studies, they've shown that the extract is volatile, meaning it breaks down, it decays or decomposes. So some of the studies have indicated that some of the anti-inflammatory effects from the lettuce itself is more of a whole food. They can't isolate one ingredient in this medicinal wild herb to say that's the one doing it, so now they can't prescribe a specific drug. They can't get it FDA approved. But for centuries, they've shown that, in just history has shown us that it can relieve pain. It's a slight sedative as well. So people will make teas out of this. They'll consume that tea before they go to bed, and people with insomnia have found that it helps them sleep better and helps sleep more soundly throughout the night, which is phenomenal. You know, give it a try for yourself. If you have pain, arthritis, those things, and want some help with some pain, you want to stay away from the opioid narcotic pain medications that are killing around 30,000 plus people a year here in the United States. It's just devastating the lives of American people and taking many lives. Many people would claim that this has zero side effects. They've not really found any addictive properties to it. I read one, unconfirmed report of an individual attempting to get high on this stuff, which he was unsuccessful and literally poisoned himself. So one death from it. But again, I eat this all the time. You can throw the young leaves, the tender leaves, into a salad. The older leaves you can boil down or saute. And many people, because of the bitter flavor from it, what they will do is they will take and do multiple boils and pour the water off to bring the bitter flavor out of it. But I'm okay with the bitterness. Usually I'm going to smother the bitter flavor with other lettuces, romaine lettuce, mixing this in, just using wild edibles to bulk up my salads. But again, this is another wilderness remedy. The findings and the uses go from using it for pain, arthritis, inflammation, to coughs and colds, sore throat, whooping cough, and also as a sedative, as a sleep aid. So you could take this, you could dry the leaves, you can find this stuff on Amazon, you can buy it, the leaves, the dried herb, you can find it in tinctures used for different purposes. But again, you could find this stuff probably in your backyard right now here since it's spring. So again, wild opium lettuce. Not something you're gonna get high and addicted to though, thank God, right? Again, I'm the Wild Doc, and keep your health on the wild side. Hey everybody, I'm the Wild Doc, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hop on over to thewilddoc.com. Subscribe there for our newsletter and email campaign. Join in the conversation on Facebook, and let's transform the world by unleashing the power of natural healing.